Hello and welcome back to Kelly60 Plays. Oh no. I don't want to go back in there. Never again. Never again. Last time we met in the world of Metroid 2. We finished off Area 3. It's technically the designation for this area. Ow. Of course. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to do. Of course, it's too low. But last time we met, we did finish the area. Oh my God. And this is why I hate the space jump. But ow. Ow. And of course, because there was no item. Oh. Well, that changed in later games. I've been thinking about it this past week, though, since I last played. Okay. Of course. They definitely change things later. Oh, God. I hate this court. Ow. But your hitbox is much larger in that section. Okay, there's still lava here. Ow. Don't need to rely on Spider Ball here or the bomb. So, but as I was going on about, over the past week since I had recorded the previous part, I was thinking about where I would actually rank this. I'm gonna be controversial here, slightly. I actually prefer this game to Super Metroid. And just overall thinking about that, like, list. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, I might draw some ire. Why do I think that? Well, at least with Samus, the second Metroid, I have an idea of what I'm getting into. With the fact that, with the difficulty. Yes, we're starting to get the nice and out heavy duty health drops. Ow. Ow! Of course. Ow. But the reason I say that is I at least know I'm going to have issues with this game. Just due to its age. Super, on the other hand, it lies, in my opinion. It lies to me. Because I originally, as I may have mentioned this during some of my other playthroughs, my first game was Zero Mission. And, in my opinion, Zero Mission does everything Super Metroid does better. Especially in the... And in this instance, I am referring to the controls. Why do I need 2 separate buttons just to angle up and down? Why do I have to toggle weapons? Like, and Samus Returns brings back toggling, but it's at least able to be done really quickly and on the fly, and you don't have to cycle. That's the other thing. Cycling toggling is not needed. God, what is this room? And of course I miss every single shot on the way down because it does not go in a strictly down pattern. And that will also be a complaint for a certain remake of this game that is not official. Coming now? Oh yes. But at least this game, and I will even say it's not the reason I hate do not like Super, is not because of the floaty jump. In fact, Dread has a floaty jump. This game has a floaty jump. Do I dislike it? Not necessarily. It really comes down to the fact that I played Zero Mission first, and I definitely prefer its button layout better. And especially after playing Dread, I prefer Dread's layout the best. But Samus Returns has toggling, and that's my second favorite Metroid game, comparatively to Super, which also has toggling. I can easily swap between the toggles, though. In that game, compared to this one. This will become so much easier. I believe this area can actually drain, which is good. I'm just waiting for that. These enemies still are both my love and hate when it comes to this, because ow. These platforms suck. For this area. But that would be the main thing. I know I can't angle. So I can, adjust to that. And if most of the time I'm just playing like a Mega Man game, I mean, yeah, to be fair. I'll be fair there. I am literally just, ow. Nope. Where's gravity when you need it? Ow. Because technically, in this game, that's just lava. So gravity would in fact work. Ow. Ow. But we beat that one, but the lava didn't go down. I wonder where the next point of lava will be. And I hate the run button in Super. I'll draw some ire there. I do not like the run button. It feels clunky, in my opinion. Because the run button is the movement speed I'm used to from both Zero Mission and Fusion. I hate this guy. Later game, in Samus Returns, once you get the Plasma Beam, it actually works. So that's actually something that change that is for the better. Ow. And then, and I'll even say it though, Super Metroid's pacing is fine. Like, I like Super. I don't necessarily like certain control aspects of it. This game, I at least know what I'm getting into, and kind of like the challenge. Okay, we are now in Area 5. Area 5 is weird. Because we started at the bottom, and now we have to go 2 different ways. To the left is an energy recharge with an alpha, and up to the right is a gamma with a missile recharge. By the way, this area is completely removed from a certain other section. So there is no point to coming back. And now let's go into that one, because that thing. I do not like AM2R. Well, at the time when it first came out, sure. Did I find it enjoyable? Somewhat. Oh. Hang on. Am I supposed to stand on these guys? Ow. Ow. I'll take this lava damage. Good thing it's an alpha in the other corridor and not this guy. Oh, is there lava in the bottom of this area? Okay. Since I do not want to trigger that, I'm gonna trigger you up here. Ow. I'm gonna refill my missiles. Ow. Ow, that hurt. You know what? I'm not dealing with it. This is faster. By a tad. I mean, it's slower, but I don't take any lava damage. So, now that I've actually looked at it, now, which do I think is better? AM2R? Samus Returns. Samus Returns. By a lot, in my opinion. Why is that? Samus Returns, while definitely the hardest game. Second hardest game in the franchise. But only by virtue of Dread being Dread. Is at least more faithful, I'd say, with a couple of exceptions, but it's more. Both games are faithful in very specific ways, is how I'll put it. AM2R is more faithful to the original map of Samus Returns, in terms of the underground sprawling cavern way. I did say AM2R for that, right? Samus Returns is more faithful to the original layouts in most situations. And some of the original themes of this game. What do I mean by that one? Okay, so you remember how we started the game. There were 39 Metroids. One Metroid, obviously, let's go on that. One Metroid that is always brought up in the game is immediately the Queen in her nest. So, excluding the Queen, there are 38 Metroids. So just under 40. At 38. Samus Returns obviously keeps the total back down to only 48. Or 38. AM2R, while adding a completely new area to the game, also introduced an extra 5 Metroids at 43. And they say this game is a problem with the Metroids. Samus Returns in this game have a problem with the Metroid counter. My other issue is something that will shortly be coming around as we go through here, which is probably not this part, but I'll bring this up later. But it has something to do with the Omega Metroids and where they all take where the inspiration comes from. I also don't like certain bosses. Mostly, by the way, all are the original bosses for what would have been AM2R. I do not like the tank. I do not like the Chorizo. Because, let's be honest, the Chorizo is with the space jump, and the space jump is a lousy piece of crap in any game. Except for Dread. I'll be honest there. I like the Dread space jump. Absolutely despise this game and AM2. Anything during the Zero Mission Super Metroid era, Metroid 2 era stuff is god. Why? Because it can just quit on a moment's notice. And by the way, during the Teresa fight, spikes appear. Why? The other, and like the one laser one is alright. It's not my favorite thing in the game. It's definitely not my, definitely not that. It is so much trial and error though on its attack pattern. It's not. It's almost like it's a platformer boss in a Metroid game, and I'm like, come on. Okay. Didn't remember what that was. Oh god. Ow. But that other area, essentially that extra area is where like 6 or 7 more Metroids are placed, which is the distribution place. Also, the power plant doesn't exist in this game. Ow. So that is also a degradation in my eyes for AM2R. But just because there are new areas wouldn't be the issue if they weren't mandatory. And a certain super boss from what I saw of a certain map I pulled up probably didn't help any matters with a certain issue that came up if that super boss had been added at the original point when it was taken down. Because I do know that game was taken down. Those heads actually drop a decent chunk of these. Okay. Ow. Okay, this is the room that goes down. Samus Returns may seem like it has a couple new areas. They're not. In fact, some of those areas are consolidated areas, or certain rooms being moved. So, we just got through Area 3. One of the areas in Area 3 got moved down to what would have been Area 4. However, Areas 4 and 5 got consolidated to one area. We just went through Areas 4 and 5. Those are still remain in the others, and colossal wastes of time, especially in a speedrunning scenario, because you have to do them. Oh, God. Fine. I'm not dealing with it. Of course, you're on this side, aren't you? And that's also a small issue with this game. If it's not on the screen, you can't kill it. Other games, if it's not on the screen, it's still there. Oh. And there are also changes to Metroid placements in Samus Returns, but I kind of both prefer and think are better. In this room, it's an Alpha Metroid. And it's also way more unique in that regard. Hang on, I am using a map for this game, so I will be moving that over. It's been 20 minutes though, and I need to take the safe room, which is a small area. But I'll be honest, I'm continuing this next part because I'm recording this on the same day. But meaning there will probably be references to certain sizes and whatnot later. Enemy sizes later. But let's just say to finish this current tangent off, the consolidation of 4 and 5 in this game to only one area and the addition of that singular boss is better. I'll continue some of this next time, but I definitely prefer Samus Returns to AM2R. Let's just put it that way. And, well, I will put Super Metroid above this game just in terms of probably overall age. I do prefer playing this to Super because it doesn't feel as much of a chore to go back to. Or the fact that it is a chore, it makes it better, which is weird to put it. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching and stopping by. This is Kelly60 signing off. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for more Metroid Samus Returns. Or Return of Samus. Stay safe, take care, I'll see you next time. Bye!